Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and I am coming at you guys today with a brand new review and demo video for the Jeffree Star Cremated palette. Now I got this as soon as it dropped, not even a second later, and it's been long awaited. I'm probably really late to the game per usual, but I still wanted to film this to show you guys how it goes on and how the colors look, the pigments and all that stuff. So as you can see, I already have my base on. This eyeshadow palette is perfect for every day, it's perfect for a glam night, it's perfect for whatever you need it to be for, and it's so effortless. Honestly, this is like the best eyeshadow palette I've ever had in my life. So what I do want to tell you guys is that most of Jeffree Star's palettes are on the pricier side, but you do get more bang for your buck and you do get more eyeshadows than you normally would with any other eyeshadow palette out there in the universe. You get 24, I believe, eyeshadows in this palette, and all of the ingredients are listed on the back of the actual carton that it comes in. So this is what it looks like. It has this nice white marble design on it, and it has this see-through cremated title. You can see directly through to the eyeshadow palette itself. This is the first time that Jeffree Star has ever had his actual face on any of his products, and I'm living for it. Honestly, I think it looks so chic and so creative. I love how creative Jeffree Star's brand really is. Like, when you open it up and you take the eyeshadow palette out of the sleeve, this is what it looks like. It has his face on it, and all of the design on his face is actually hand drawn, except for this part here. This is all CG, but you know, this is epic, and I'm just in love with the look of it. When you look on the back of the palette, it shows you all of his information, his Instagram tags, his YouTube, how long the palette is good for, which is right here, 12 months. That's how long it's actually really good for. It has a mirror. And the mirror, I left the plastic on it because I like to keep the mirrors nice and clean. I don't necessarily use the mirror when I'm applying my eyeshadow. I have one right in front of me that I use all the time. That's easier for me to like manipulate and turn it up and down. But this mirror is actually really good size, and it's very clear and good condition. Now I've used so many different colors in this palette. You do have the plastic little top that goes over the eyeshadows. What I like about Jeffree Star's palettes is that you're able to flip it over and you can actually use it like that. I like that because it takes up less space. Considering I'm not going to use the mirror, but it's good to have for travel. So, you know, at least I'm able to bend it and just like use it this way. When you open it up, these are all of the shades that come inside the palette. You guys know that I love names of products, and that's what really catches my attention. I really made a mess of this palette. I have to clean it, but the first one, which is this really black one, I'm going to start from here, going from left to right. This one is Hearse. This one is Angel of Death, Gravedigger, Death Certificate, RIP, Pallbearer, Inheritance, Wednesday, Mortuary Beautician, Last Look, Solemnly Swear, The Morgue. This one here is Mausoleum, Embalmed, Eulogy, Life Insurance, Last Respects, Goodbye, Obituary, Burial Gown, Afterlife, which I've been digging into all the time, Casket Ready, Death Blow, and Diamond Ashes. Diamond Ashes and Afterlife I have really been digging into for like a highlight as well on my face. So that's really good because I don't have to, let's say I'm traveling, I don't have to take a highlight, or if I forget my highlights, I actually have two in this palette. I personally like to see a shimmer in an eyeshadow palette and be like wowed by it. So the first one I'm going to show you is Diamond Ashes. It's this really nice white shimmer shade here. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for you guys. I'm going to use my pinky. So this is what it looks like grabbing it from the pan. It kind of looks a little bit on the wet side, which I absolutely love that look of a nice wet shimmer. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch it on my arm. And that is what it looks like. It looks so pretty on the skin. Perfect sheen, great pigment. Absolutely stunning. Last Look, I used this last time all over the lid, and I absolutely love the way that it looks because it has this nice bronzy tone to it. This is what it looks like on the finger. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it. Has this nice bronzy look. I love that bronze. Now we're gonna go ahead and use Mortuary Beautician. This one is a nice shimmer gray, kind of like a slate gray. This is what it looks like on the finger. Stunning. I love a good shimmer. When I get eyeshadow palettes that have shimmers, I want to be so stunned by it that that's all I want to wear all the time. Even if it's not like an everyday look, I will go to that shimmer for an everyday look and create that. The next one I'm going to swatch is Pallbearer. Is this nice silver metallic gray. I'm probably not describing it the way that it actually is, but you guys get the picture. This looks like a nice silver, like chrome look. Oh my gosh, I love the wet look. You guys don't even understand. This is absolutely gorgeous. And we have Death Certificate. This is what it looks like. It is a darker gray eyeshadow. Super beautiful. It kind of has like this like dark green undertone to it. I'm cleaning my fingers. I do have to say that for the most part it's easy to come off and wipe off. But you know, there is a lot of pigment in all of Jeffree Star's palettes, so you do want to be sure to know that there may be some pigment left behind, and that is absolutely fine with me. I'm not mad at it. It doesn't bother me at all, but just letting you guys know that there will be some pigment left behind even after you've cleaned your face. Just putting it out there. So I'm using a nice dense shadow brush. I don't know what to call it. It has no name. It says lid on it. I got it from my local store. The shade I'm using for transition is going to be Last Respects. This one right here. Last Respects. You do want to be extra careful and just place it down on the crease area right here. You guys know his stuff is ultra pigmented, so you want to work little by little. I've been getting a lot of requests on my Instagram to do a smoky eye, so maybe I might just do that with this palette. Let me see. A smaller dome shape fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go a little bit darker on the crease area and also the outer V with the shade Eulogy, which is a perfect gray. It's like a muted gray. I'm just gonna pack everything on first. I don't know why, it's like force of habit for me to always like blend things out first, and then my colors don't really come out as I want them to be. So I'm going to just pack it on first all over. See you guys, so pigmented. I'm gonna keep it a little bit rounded. I usually like to do the cat eye look. I'm just gonna keep it rounded, and I'm going to use the same, I'm gonna clean off the brush, and I'm going to use the same brush to just like blend the color outward and around using circular motions. I've really been loving this technique of packing down first and then blending out later. I don't normally do that because I don't know, like for natural looks you don't really have to do that much, but with color pigment you do want to pack it down first, like press it into the skin first and then blend it out later. Okay, so I'm going to highlight my brow bone. What am I going to use? I'm going to use this flat brush. It's a flat brush, pretty flat, and I'm going to use the shade Diamond Ashes underneath the brow bone just to see what it looks like. That looks beautiful. Getting closer to the actual lid area here, we're gonna get darker and more intense. So I'm using a regular small medium, I'm gonna say about a medium fluffy brush, I don't know, and I'm gonna go into the shade Grave Digger. That's a little bit on the darker gray side. I'm gonna grab some product and I'm just gonna place it all over the lid. Now, I haven't done a dark lid in forever. I used to do this all the time when I was younger. This was my thing. Black, white, and gray all over the lids all the time when I was younger. And blending out the edges so that they are not harsh, and it creates this nice beautiful gradient. Boom. I'm using a smaller smudging brush for the lower lid, and I'm going to use the shade The Morgue to start under the line, under the lash line. I'm just like smearing it on. Taking the same brush, I'm going to get Eulogy and just pack it underneath. This brush, and I'm just going to blend that out gently underneath the lash line and going outward. I'm thinking maybe we can do a shimmer on the inner corner. What do you guys think? Should I do a shimmer? A flat synthetic brush. I'm gonna use this one here from Urban Decay. It came with the first Urban Decay Naked palette. I think I'm going to grab Death Certificate and just apply it over top this eyeshadow. I got some product on the brush. I'm gonna pack it on. Oh wow, this is so pretty. Wow. These are great as toppers over top the other shadows. Like, as you can see, it looks so pretty. Okay. I get so excited for these. Wow. Okay. Now I'm going to use the same synthetic brush. I just cleaned it out, and I'm going to go in with Angel of Death. I'm going to put a little bit of that on the outer corner right here. And just blend it upward and outward. I'm gonna take it towards the center too. I am loving this. This is so gorgeous. Now, the Angel of Death has a little bit of chunkier glitters than the actual shimmer of Death Certificate, so I do like that it's on the outer V. So basically how I'm putting it down is I'm packing it on first, like pressing it into the skin, and then I start to blend it out with small swipe motions. I'm gonna go back in with a smudger brush. Where is it? Where are you? Because I remember when I was younger, I used to always go with a dark shadow. I'm gonna use hers and just swipe it on. So pigmented. I would always put it in the whole under eye area and just smudge it out as much as I possibly could. Now we're gonna smudge that out a little bit with this brush here. I'm gonna add some black liner to the top of the lid and also the waterline. Since I have some glitters and stuff going on, I'm definitely gonna start with the waterline first, and I'm using Lorax Front of the Line Pro Black Eye Pencil. I want to go in with Pallbearer, brush right here. I'm gonna go in with Pallbearer. That's another chunky glitter gray one. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here. Ooh, This is so gorgeous. Okay. Wow. Wow. Jeffree Star knows his stuff. I'm not gonna lie. He freaking knows his stuff. I'm always pleasantly amazed at how gorgeous his shadows are. How gorgeous is that shadow? So the mascara I'm using is my Avon Love at First Lash Black Mascara. We now have these available in waterproof, and you should definitely check it out. It is available on my online store. It makes my non-existent lashes look so luscious and long and beautiful. I mean, it speaks for itself, honestly. Oh my gosh, I don't even need false lashes. My goodness. Ooh, I am living for this look. Now, I need to get this on camera because you guys are probably not going to believe me. But I'm using the eyeshadow Afterlife as my highlight on my cheekbones and my nose. And I'm living. It's funny because the name of this palette is called Cremated, is all about death. But he's giving me life with this palette. Alright guys, so I am back. I am done with my makeup and I feel like this look needed a nice bedhead hair kind of vibe. I want to tell you guys that this palette has been a nostalgic palette for me. It has been an amazing palette to work with. Like I have another 2 palettes that I have of Jeffree Stars, and I absolutely love each and every one of them in their own way. So this palette here has been a beautiful experience. I highly recommend this palette. This stuff does sell out pretty fast. Like I got this and then like 20 minutes it's sold out. So I absolutely highly recommend this if you guys are interested in nice dark kind of vampy vibes. I love this palette so much. The shadows are absolutely stunning. They're very pigmented. They stick to the truth of what it looks like in the pan. It goes on very nicely on your skin. It goes great with every shade and tone, skin tone out there. It looks beautiful. You're able to use it as a multifunctional kind of product as well, which I absolutely love, and I am living. Like, Cremated made me live. Cremated brought me back to life. I can't wait to create more looks with this palette and, you know, just go back into my emo goth kind of vibe that I used to have when I was in high school. I'm feeling young and cute again. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. That way your support can help me continue doing my YouTube videos. I do have a Patreon if you're interested in purchasing. It's $1 a month, so it's cheaper than chicken nuggets. And it's so, like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into my Patreon, but I haven't done anything drastic as of yet because I don't have any patrons. But when I get at least 50 patrons, then I will actually do some lives on there and just have a whole community and dedicate all of my time to that. But for now, this is the results for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you want to become a part of my familia on here, please feel free to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. That way you're notified when I have brand new videos up and available for you guys to watch.